This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. Corn had an interesting session on Monday as it traded as much as a nickel lower and then a nickel higher before settling up 3.5 cents for the day. A wetter South American forecast had prices retreating in the first part of the session, but funds stepped in and bought the break. For the session, funds were buyers of 15,000 contracts in what seems to be positioning ahead of this week's USDA report. Weekly export inspections continue to outperform last year. For this week, they came in at 28.9 million bushels. Soybeans traded everywhere from 12 cents lower to 6 cents higher before closing down 4.5 cents for the day. The South American forecast showed good rains for most of the Brazilian soybean areas in the next 5 days, and that was largely responsible for the sell-off that we saw yesterday. Here in the U.S., weekly export sales inspections came in at 84.4 million bushels, which was above the top end of the trade expectations. China was the destination for 57 million of those bushels. Chinese bean imports last month set a new monthly record for November of 9.59 million tons. That's up 10% from the previous month and also marked the sixth straight month in which China has set a new import record on soybeans. Wheat futures were down a dime in the overnight trade, but as yesterday's day session got going, we saw them recover, both Chicago and Kansas City posting higher closes, while Minneapolis wheat ended the day down a couple of cents. Weekly export inspections were almost a perfect copy of last week, coming in at 19.5 million bushels. Looking at weather in the U.S., it looks as if winter wheat in the southern plains should pick up some beneficial moisture. Cotton futures enjoyed their highest close this month, with the March futures ending the day 81 points higher as they settle at 72.38. Livestock futures, on the other hand, had an ugly session. February live cattle ended the day $1.37.5 lower, while January feeder cattle were down $1.97.5. Lean hog futures retreated as well, with the February futures down $1.62.5 at the close. Class 3 milk futures were confined to a very tight trading range, with the December futures finishing the day 4 points higher as they settled out at 15.39. And meat cutout values took a beating on Monday. Choice box beef was $4.22 lower, closing at $230.80. Select boxes were down $8.03 as they settled at $209.48. Pork carcass cutout values slipped a bit as they ended the day 27 cents lower, closing at $77.90. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.